All right, and we're back with another episode of Louder Than Hell. It's your host, Connor, here. With me, as always, my co-host, Greg, and our producer, Evans. How are you guys doing this week?
Fantastic, man. I'm punching the air over here. I'm so pumped up for today. I missed you guys, and, it's time to get back in full swing with bringing people metal and rock. So
Dude, I missed y'all too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We need to do an in-person episode too soon. That'd be awesome.
I mean, soon enough, vaccines are rolling out by the day. Greg, you're on shot 1. Just violating HIPAA, but I think you've already said that on the podcast. No side effects yet.
So far, so good. Yeah,
that's good.
But
all
dude,
right.
there's been a lot that happened like since our last episode, since our like 1 year anniversary, but not too much exciting stuff. Do you got anything exciting for us before we drudge through what we got to talk about?
I'm trying to think lately. No, just been doing the same old with the comedy stuff, but I haven't really talked about that on the podcast. But I'll save that story for that stuff for another day when that's all a little bit more official and concrete. But
okay, I got you.
Yeah,
I do have a question for Evans though.
What's
I need
up?
to know how you liked Rocks.
Oh yes,
Oh.
I forgot about that.
Dude,
What you think, man?
dude, I listened to it like 2 or 3 times, and obviously I know Back in the Saddle and Last Child, which are both really, really good songs. And I think it's starting to grow on me, actually. Like, I really love Nobody's Fault, and I like Lickin' a Promise and Combination.
Okay.
Yeah, I think those are
Give us a
3.
rating.
Oh, a rating? Oh,
Yeah, give us a quick rating, man.
I'd give it a solid 9.
Okay,
Oh,
all right, round
All right.
number, rookie score, but all right, we'll take it.
Yeah, that's a little low ball for Rocks, but
Yeah.
9's a 9, right?
Yeah,
Let's-
I was
dude,
like,
I'm
I was
ready
about to flip my table if there's anything below 9. So like, I can't work with this man.
The podcast cut short.
Yeah.
All right, let's just go ahead and crash into this then. I want to talk about Chevelle's new album. We mentioned it before on a previous episode, and it came out. I've listened to it a few times, and it was. What did you guys listen to it at all?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What track were we talking about again? Did you say Chevelle or Dirty Honey?
Chevelle.
Oh, Chevelle. Yeah. See, no, I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at the run sheet, and I'm just like, oh, these are all bands that like I just never listened to. Like they're just like all 3 of these bands I haven't thought about in a long time. And
Your
besides
text,
Dirty Honey.
made
So
me
it's just
laugh
like I
so
feel like
much.
we're in the mid '90s, and you're asking me like about the new Poison record. I'm like, dude, Poison's been dead for like years. Like, wait another 10 years, and the nostalgia will come back. But like Chevelle, it just like they're just like one of those radio rock bands from the mid 2000s that were like nothing was ever that interesting about them. Like,
Dude,
name one dude in the band Chevelle.
I couldn't honestly. And I read a little bit this morning about the album too, so I'm kind of sad that I can't name the guy who did the article, but
There's just nothing interesting about.
I think of him as like a Buzzfest band,
Yeah, and that's why I never went
Houston
to Buzzfest.
does this like
It was like a snooze
Buzzfest like
fest.
festival where they do like rock and grunge bands, some hard rock, here and there. But Chevelle's a repeat act, and apparently they put on a good show. I kind of want to see them perform this album live. I like concept albums, so I was like, okay, concept album, respect for especially for rock genre.
What's the concept of the album?
It's like space.
Yeah, going to space.
Yeah.
Okay, that's something that actually interests me. All right, maybe I'm going to be an asshole this episode, and the next episode I'll just be like, guys, I was wrong. Go listen to it. It's amazing.
Okay,
Life-changing.
so the artist, I don't know the artist's name who did the artwork, but he did a lot of sci-fi artwork in the 80s for Heavy Metal magazine.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool. All
Yeah.
right.
So they apparently went through like 30 to 40 things. I'm trying to really talk this album up before I say I don't like the songs on it.
Okay, all right. The album cover is like pretty, like it looks like an 80s sci-fi novel. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it looks like a concept art sheet from like Dune. It's dope.
Okay, I see that.
Yeah. So, anyways, the first song on the album, Verrucht, gave me like instant like Call of Duty nostalgic because that's the zombie map that everyone might be familiar with from that. So I was like, all right, cool.
Nerd.
Yeah, I know. Nerd alert. They got me in with that, and I was like, okay, here we go. It's all right. It's all right. It started out okay, and I like So Long Mother Earth and Mars Simula. Those are cool. This gave me like Diet Tool vibes.
Tight Tool vibes.
Dude,
Yes.
I was thinking the entire time I was listening to this album, I was like, I'm getting like Tool vibes here.
Like they tried to produce the way that they did, I guess.
Yeah, especially Pistol Star. That's where I got the most Tool vibes with.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna have to listen to this record. You guys should have told me. It's like, Connor, check this out. It kind of sounds like Tool.
No, okay. So I say that as like a
Take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, big grain of salt. You know, I'm just like,
so like this sounds like it's a big swing and a miss.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I kind of want to see it, like some videos of them playing these live, just to see like if they change it up at all or if they put any spins on it. So we'll see. Oh, and they got a new bassist too. So you know, had to give some respect to the new bassist. That's cool.
Still don't know his name, but yeah.
Still don't know his name, man. I still don't. But yeah, dude. I listened to this album twice. I'm gonna give it a 5.5.
Okay, that might be the lowest rating we've given so far.
It is.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Well,
far.
So far, Connor, what would you say?
I was gonna say like a light 6.
A light 6.
6?
Okay, so like a 5.8 maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, I did the 0.5 because of the concept of space. I'm a sucker for space and stuff.
See, I am too. If you guys need a good concept album about space, go look at what's that Styx album? Mission.
The Mission.
Is it just called The Mission?
I think so.
God, that was such a fun. That was like the joy of my 2020 was figuring out that Styx still makes amazing music. Would never expect. Yeah, it's just called The Mission. Came out 2017.
Yeah, dude, I remember talking about that with you.
Radio silence. Oh, amazing. Amazing song.
Dude, you want to talk about a catchy song? California Dreamin'. You brought
There we
up
go.
earlier. Man, I love that song. I can't wait to see them live. And you got to see them before all this crap. So, like, whenever they come back out of this, like, I can't imagine the kind of energy they're going to bring to the stage.
I can't wait. I'm excited because I found you can pre-order their album on Amazon.
Ooh.
And it has the track listing on there. So, Greg, give me some more of your thoughts, and I'll look that up, and I'll kind of give some information on the album.
Dude, totally. Okay, so the lead singer has a really cool like falsetto almost, and I really appreciate you telling me about their cover of Last Child because I feel like they like all of them nailed that. That was so cool. But California Dreamin' is really catchy. I feel like that's like a perfect spring break song. That's coming out right around the perfect time. We're getting our masks off. We're going to the beach. We're going outside. We're seeing people we haven't seen in a while. We need some feel good rock and roll. California Dreamin' delivers, man.
Dude, I listened to it once and I liked it, but I need to listen to it more. And also just Dirty Honey in general.
Oh yeah. After I heard that song, I was like, okay, now I just got to play everything they got one more time. Rolling Sevens, When I'm Gone. So dude, I love them. They're great. I can't wait for this album. Now, do you have the track list?
I do. So the album comes out April 23rd, and then you can pre-order it on Amazon. You can do anything. Vinyl's only $19.98. That's a pretty fair price for vinyl. It's got 8 tracks, none of which are the tracks from the EP. So these are 8 new songs.
Oh, nice.
So we got California Dreaming, The Wire, Tied Up, Take My Hand, Gypsy, No Warning, The Morning, and Another Last Time is the last track. So yeah.
Okay.
8 songs.
Interesting.
But I some people are like, it's kind of a short album, but I like that. That's usually a good sign because to me it just says, you know what, we don't have a lot of songs, but we have quality songs, so let's just stick what we got.
Yeah.
Master
Cream
of
of the
Puppets,
crop, high
8-song album.
replayability.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm really looking forward to it. April's gonna be a big month for rock. We got Dirty Honey, Greta Van Fleet. I'm pretty sure Rob Zombie's coming out with something in April.
Yeah. Oh, I keep forgetting to listen to his new stuff. He's got some great songs. Just came out a couple months ago.
But dude,
Gojira rumored. Let me see what the new latest on Gojira.
Wait, there's news.
I don't know.
Pretty sure. But anyways, yeah, there was another new album that came out lately or last week from A Day to Remember called You're Welcome. And it's totally opposite album artwork as far as like comparing it to Neurashius goes. It's not. It's like a dude staring through like a brick wall into a field of flowers, I think, and like a swing and a miss, man.
Oof. So, all right, I have. I'm gonna interrupt this message for important Gojira announcement.
Yes,
their album Fortitude will be released on April 30th. You can listen to the first single, Born for One Thing, out now. Apparently, there's a video for it. Let's see if they have a track list.
One for One Thing.
Oh yeah, I watched the video. It was pretty cool.
Nice.
Like, what they do? Like, what's it about?
It's like, from what I remember, it's like this guy or this girl or this thing, I don't know, is in a museum, and I think this security guard or just some male figure is like trying to chase this person, and like every other shot is like of the person that's running away, like taking off like different, kind of like Arya in Game of Thrones. Like she has all those different faces.
Oh yeah,
kind of like that.
Dang.
But yeah, the band is like playing in the museum, and they're all like doing all the crazy, trying to perform their best.
And that Gojira shit, fucking yeah, dude. Oh,
yeah,
I got you, man. I want to do that.
Yeah, you should check it out.
I'm gonna have to watch that soon. Yeah, I was also rocking out to that new Atreyu track, Underrated. Not Warrior. Warrior's okay. Underrated is where I was like, all right, that's got a really cool breakdown and it's pretty catchy. So,
yeah, I like Warrior, but I like underrated. Wait, what is it? Underrated?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one the best for sure.
Okay. It gave me heavy like Lead Sails Paper Anchor vibes, but they have a new vocalist. So I was like, oh, he sounds very similar, but
dude, yeah, like the last time I ever listened to Atreyu was like 2008.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's what I'm saying.
Okay. Connor texted us this morning when I was like, hey guys, be sure to listen to this before the episode today. He goes, what the hell is this, 2007?
Yeah.
And I was one of those guys just walking down the street laughing at my phone screen. Just dude, that was great.
This is like the least positive vibes I've brought to the podcast in a year. I'm just like I don't blame it. Like the only good thing out like right now is Dirty Honey. I'm just so glad when like we get to laugh about the days. Like remember when like the first year of the podcast when we couldn't go to any shows, so we just had to talk about like strictly music every week and like these random news and fucking live streams. If I have to talk about another live stream again, I'm gonna shoot myself.
Figuratively,
yes. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not gonna go Kurt Cobain on the podcast. But good news. Corey Taylor announced a solo tour he's gonna do in the spring, a socially distanced one.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Oh my God. I feel like if any place is gonna be able to do that for him, it's gonna be White Oak Music Hall, where we saw
like on the
Del Rey.
That would be cool. Bill Burr and Dean Del Rey. That would be very fun. All right.
Because they've already got the pod set up, and if he wants to do it socially distanced way, they've already got it set up. It's perfect.
I would drive to Houston for that show for sure. Absolutely.
I feel like he'd be playing a lot of his like new album for that.
Yeah, that's what I'd want to hear.
Yeah.
Samantha's Gone I think I talked about how I slept on that album for a little bit too long and forgot about it, then went back and listened to it. I'm like, oh, these songs are catchy as hell. Like he had so much fun writing the record. Like you could tell, and he talked about that.
Right, dude. Who do you think he would bring on tour with him?
I'm sure he's just got if anyone that helped record the album with him. Unless I don't think he did straight Wolfgang and just straight recorded all the tracks. But I mean, I couldn't name anyone off the top of my head.
I don't know. Maybe Seven Dust. They put out a new album.
Oh, you're talking about like
year.
a touring act. I thought like who would be his backup band. Oh,
no. He's gonna have like his buddies, like whoever
Yeah.
helped him record the album, do that. Like totally.
yeah. God, Seven Dust maybe. You know what? Steel Panther maybe
Ooh,
because
that's
Steel
good.
Panther was in the music. It was in their music video for Samantha's Gone. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah. It was a funny music video.
Mhm.
I could see, and Steel Panther's been socially distant touring during the pandemic, so I could see that happening.
Dude, I saw where Australia has 2 sold out shows where they don't have to wear masks for Tame Impala. Made me so sad.
Dude, it's also like it's just weird. Like they got one case of Corona in New Zealand or something, and they shut the whole country down. Like, oh my god, like it's just so different. Like I don't have like a critique or feedback on that. It's just wildly different from the U.S.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my god! This is what I picture is someone seeing a spider and just getting the
Yeah.
Boring Company flamethrower. Just
I wish I bought one of those. I couldn't afford it at the time, but they were only $500 on it. You ever seen that? Like this flamethrower's only $500. I was like, oh, I could easily. I blow money like that all the time now.
yeah, you getting your stimmy soon.
Yeah, I know.
Part
And tax
3.
return season. See concert. That's so. I just see concert money when I like,
That's
Where's
like
that
what
stimmy?
yeah, that tax return is going to be all for merch and concerts. That's it, man.
Absolutely. All right.
But, yeah, I can't wait for Corey Taylor to go out on solo tour. Houston.
Yeah. I hope he plays Snuff.
Oh, great song.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I'm pretty sure Paul Gray wrote a good portion of that song.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He'd
Yeah.
have to come out for that.
Yeah, I would.
No, like Paul would have to come out on stage for that. Like,
Oh,
Is that a joke, Greg?
he'll just like.
You going for like a hologram? Trying to like Tupac, Paul Gray on stage, Cord Taylor?
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
I'm for it.
Oh.
I mean, why not?
Yeah, Greg, why not? Yeah.
No, why not, Connor?
I don't know. Have you ever seen the videos of like the Ronnie James Dio hologram that goes on tour?
No.
I'm not a hologram guy. Like it looks cool, I guess, but it's just like it's
Okay.
the Tupac one is legendary, but that should be like a one and done thing.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, like because I remember after that came out, people were like, "Oh my God, would Queen go back on tour with hologram Freddie Mercury?" And it's like,
No. Adam Lambert's got his spot there. I don't.
yeah.
But I don't. I know. I think I read somewhere where they're not going to make new music with him.
What they don't need to. I mean,
Yeah,
they've got they could go on tour twice and play 20 different songs each tour.
Yeah, you're so right.
Be fine. Be fine. Still have hits to play.
Dude. Oh, what else I saw? Rammstein wrote, like, apparently has like a whole album, like, ready to go.
Rammstein.
Yeah.
Yeah, ever since I started listening to, I still only know 2 songs, but ever since I started listening to them, I can't call them like Rammstein anymore. I have to go Rammstein. Rammstein.
Hey, it makes it sound like you like them even more. So hell yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently they've got like a whole album just like ready to go, and they haven't announced anything else about it. That's it. They're like, hey guys, we got an album. I feel like that's just like a get our name in the news for a second.
Yeah, I don't know Rammstein that much. Like,
Rammstein.
Rammstein.
Connor said it.
Yeah, I don't really know them that well, except for like I think they had one song on Guitar Hero, which I know.
So you would know Du hast mich. And then the other song I like by them a lot. Oh God, let me find it on Spotify. Is Ich tu Der Win. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's in German. But it's here. I'll send it to the group. It's got a bitchin' riff, and like it starts off like the verse starts off very like intense speech, and it gets like more. And I have no idea what he's saying. And then like once the chorus hits, you're like, oh, I don't even care. This is in German. This song fucking rocks.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Thanks,
yeah, Rammstein is a band I've been wanting to listen to more. I just like I've talked about this on the podcast before. I go through phases of music where I'm all music all the time, like some days, and then other days I'm just like trying to catch up on podcasts and stuff. So this has been a podcast week for me.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
dude.
Which
I totally
ironically makes my own podcast suffer.
get that. Nah, dude, we're not suffering. We're just we're vibing. We're
vibing, we're
coasting
riffing
along.
today.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But I've got a solid rec for you guys. If y'all want to hear my rec for this week, dude, I'm so ready.
Wait, did we talk about A Day to Remember? Yeah.
I mentioned it a little bit. I'm okay with that.
See,
unless you want to.
Greg forgot about like the fact that you already forgot that we talked about that album briefly tells me of how just it just not worth my time to listen to. I used to call them the Hot Topic phrase bands. Like there's like Bring Me the Horizon, A Day to Remember, We Came as Romans. What's another like Steinbeck book?
August Burns Red.
August Burns Red, Of Mice and Men.
Yeah.
Like those are like our generation's like 80s hair metal bands that like it's just like all they sound the same. And it's like chicks that didn't like were going through teen angst that didn't like to get horny over the Jonas Brothers, just got horny over that kind of music.
I can see that.
We're a podcast named after a song that was named by an 80s hair metal band.
Oh, I have nothing against 80s. I love 80s hair metal.
I just pointed that out. I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah. But I'm just comparing, like they're the 80s hair metal of our generation. Like 80s hair metal died out. It was a decade thing. Like
I honestly like I've always loved A Day to Remember, and they have really good music, like good, heavy breakdown and also like uplifting, like feel good music too. And they've always been super catchy and stuff like that. But this album seems like super like just not,
it's radio
doesn't
friendly.
seem inspired or anything.
No, dude, like it feels like it was made by producers and not the band. And it was
just
made for the radio.
Poppy. Yeah, I only had like a couple or maybe 3 songs that I kind of liked. But I'll still go listen to A Day to Remember any day. Like I
had to put on I'm Made of Wax, Larry, What Are You Made Of? Just to like make up for all that.
Dude,
that's one of my favorite songs by them.
And
that's a Night at the Museum reference.
What?
That's a Night at the Museum reference.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm made of wax, Larry. What are you made of?
That's
Robin Williams says that when he's Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a badass song though.
I'm just like remembering that like just going into Hot Topic just because like there's no other place that I could buy a Motorhead t-shirt at the mall. And then like it'd be like the classic rock panel. And then as you got farther down the wall, the longer the band names got and the more cartoony their shirts were. Like I just hated everything about like that genre of rock. It's like why what we have now is so much better.
You're talking about like the scene attire.
Yeah, all that scene shit. It just never was for me. But luckily, it just made sure I steered clear of them because I've always felt they were more about like the current fashion and trends, and the music was just the soundtrack to their fashion rather than like, nah, dude, I just love good music.
I know what you mean.
This is Connor's mantra, like pop punk is temporary.
I know I'm gonna have a lot of like former scene kids in my ads.
Dude, yeah,
going at me.
I kind of fucked with like the scene type of music, but I was never like we all went to school together.
I remember like you with long hair, Connor. Like you keep it at the bay. Like yeah, oof.
Oh, dude. There aren't pictures of me from then for a reason.
Yeah, so. I will say the phrase band that I actually do like listen to this day, and they won me over after seeing them live, is Bullet for My Valentine. Like,
oh, okay.
Really?
If everybody gets one, that's my one phrase band from that
They're
era.
Good. But dude, you should check out August Burns Red live. I've seen them like 3 maybe
Oh,
4 times.
dude.
They put on a sick ass show. You should like YouTube August Burns Red live like after the podcast and check them out. They're really sick. They have a whole lot of high energy too.
Yeah, their first two albums, Thrill Seeker and Messengers, are like I'll stand by
Crazy,
them. If
crazy.
you said we get
All
one
right.
band, that's my band.
Okay, so Connor, give me a recommendation from August Burns Red album wise.
Which album to listen to?
Yeah,
I'd say Messengers.
Messengers. All right.
Yeah, either that or Thrill Seeker, but I'd say Messengers.
All right, all right, see, this is what we'll do. Since just to complete the theme of the podcast, our Rex will all be from the last 15 years or so. From that era.
Oh.
Dude, I listen to Rocks and you listen to Messengers.
There we go. I have to now. Okay, I would say my favorite bullet for my Valentine album was 2010's Fever. You got songs like Your Betrayal, Pleasure and Pain, Alone, Begging for Mercy. Yeah, it's a fun album. I always love the guitar like shredding on Alone. It was like definitely like a little Van Halen inspired with the tapping. I mean, you're always going to think that. Oh shit. You're always going to think that when you hear tapping, but it was still like, you know, original and current with the genre at the time.
Right. Dude, I like that. Yeah, dude. Okay, so Connor, you're definitely gonna have to listen to Messengers. And wait a minute. Are we doing Rex now?
Yeah. What's your
Should I do my rec? Okay. I don't know if mine's from the last 15 years. I've been trying to stick to my resolution bands, and I dove into one that I've kind of been ignoring, Typo Negative. And this album actually is like surprisingly cool. It gave me like Ghost meets the Doors in a studio. And
that's actually a very good way to describe Typo Negative.
You think so? Okay, so that's like exactly the vibes I was getting from October Rust. Came out in 1996. Background is the opening track. It's nothing. It's just like amp sound, and then they do like a thank you for listening to this album. Like, check it out. We hope you like it. Blah blah blah. Yeah. And then Be My Druidess is one of my favorite songs on it, and Redwater Christmas Morning is really cool. Nice. My Girlfriend's Girlfriend has come on a couple times.
Nice.
On repeat. And they've got a cover of Cinnamon Girl on it. That's really good.
All right. You didn't mention one of the greatest Typo Negative songs of all time. That's Love You to Death. That's like one of my all-time favorite 90s metal songs.
That's like one of their most popular songs. So like if you're gonna like go to Typo Negative, it's gonna be one of the first songs you see on their page.
Yeah.
So
wait, did I say Black Number 9? I meant number 1.
Yeah. Blood. Yeah, I like how he sings like a vampire. He has a very like deep Dracula voice.
Like
it's really fun though. Like I like this album. It's not heavy. It's just like spooky.
Yeah. Halloween vibes.
Yeah, Spooky Jams playlist is getting an addition this year.
There we go. All right. Well, I kind of think that wraps up the podcast.
Yeah. Woo, we did it, dude.
We did it. All
I'll
right.
get my rec real quick. I'll say that mine is there's a band that I've seen live a few times in my youth, like early 2000, like 2010, was Kublai Khan. And if you search them up on or on Spotify, it's Kublai Khan Texas, TX.
Mm-hmm.
They're from San Antonio, and I think they have on their recent album called Absolute. The song is called Us and Them, and that's a badass song. And right before the breakdown goes, or the riff goes, he's like, truth be told, I don't even fucking like you, bitch. It's like, yeah, but
it sounds very Axl Rose-esque.
Yeah. But it's heavy, and it's real like it makes me want a two-step.
Nice. All right.
Oh, dude.
Damn.
I can dig it.
But yeah.
All right. Sweet. Well, that wraps up episode 47 of Louder Than Hell. Thank you guys for tuning in as always. Follow us on our social medias, Instagram at louderthanhell_podcast, Facebook Louder Than Hell podcast, and then Twitter, what's LTH podcast, Greg?
It's a LTH pod, I think. Underscore
okay.
pod, something like that.
We're all over the place with our usernames, but fuck it, we ball.
One day.
If you're watching on YouTube, thank you. Feel free to subscribe. Please like this video and send it to a friend. Why not? Tell them how much you love our show.
Yeah.
Connor, Greg, see you guys next week.
It's been
Good
a
night,
pleasure.
gentlemen.